I was really looking forward to the town because I'm going to Boston very soon. I have a trip planned to Boston, and this episode of The Simpsons is set in Boston. This is the third episode of the 28th season, directed by Rob Oliver, and Homer takes the family on what he is calling a hatecation, which is not something I'd ever heard of before. I'd love to know if anybody's ever been on a hatecation before, but basically, Bart starts to support this Boston football team, and Homer is not happy. So he takes Bart there and the rest of the family to see all of the bad things about Boston, I guess. But when they get there, Lisa in particular loves it, and Marge is happy, and there's a lot of praise for Boston. And not being from Boston, I'm not sure how much of this would be classed as stereotypes, but for me, it was really quite delightful, and the Cheers theme appeared every now and then. Just a couple of bars here and there, bars as in music bars, not as in Cheers bars. Although I'm surprised they didn't lean into the Cheers angle, considering they've parodied that quite a few times before. I'm surprised that didn't have any kind of prominent role in this, which is a shame. But I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun with this, and I do realise that had it been set in a different city, it may not have, spoken to me quite as much, or I may not have enjoyed it quite as much. But personally, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I think the location was very well animated. I loved Lisa's enthusiasm for this, and the sports angle I don't care for. I mean, I definitely don't care for the sports angle, but other than that, I had a lot of fun with it, and it seems like a lot of other people like it as well. It's got 7 out of 10 on IMDb. That's across 1.1 thousand reviews and ratings, which for this stage in The Simpsons is a pretty incredible rating. So I have to say that's something that worked really well. Definitely an episode I'd be very happy to watch again. And so far, season 28's been okay. It's not been the best, but things are looking strong. And hopefully things just get better and better. But if anything is like this, where we have a lovely location and a pretty interesting storyline, and some good quotes as well. There's a quote from Homer where he said, "Our problem is who we are, not where we are," which I loved. A lot of people, myself included, have a tendency to run away from problems by going to a different location. But at the end of the day, obviously there are exceptions, but generally the problem is within, and wherever you are is not going to change that. So I really enjoyed it. Some good quotes, very well animated, definitely an episode I liked.